go, here we 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 go. Let's go. Welcome to KayakDangler's fishing adventures. So today we are fishing. I still haven't put any reels on my rods yet. So we ain't quite fishing yet, are we? But we will be very shortly, guys. Welcome in and thanks for joining KayakDangler's fishing adventures. Thomas, Conger. Let's go. Full of beans today. The mic should be working. Everything should be groovy. Kojak hasn't given me a dodgy weather forecast today. It's alright today. There's a bit of cloud on the horizon though. So it still might be a bit dodgy. Old no rain co. They call him no rain. Yo yo yo, this is no rain. T900s, Pen Mark 1s, PMR converted. Let's have a go. Hope you're all well, hope you can hear me. Hope we catch Conger. Hope I don't get washed off the beach because the waves are pretty gnarly. I said it ain't going to be quite as hectic, Kojak. I might have lied. Might be at first. If you're wondering what I do with my reels, I put a bit of rubber underneath the end of it so it actually clamps the rod, because these new rods are crap for clamping the rods. Yeah, the reel seats just don't work properly on all these modern rods. They're rubbish. Pen, Century, Daiwa. If you're listening, can you put the right reel seats on, please? Or invent something that works properly, or I'm going to and sell it to you. Welcome in, guys. Hope you can hear me. The mic's green, so you must be able to hear me. I've been at work until gone 4 o'clock. I thought I got home. I wasn't coming fishing. I got home. I looked at the sea when I was on my way home. I was like, ooh, that deserves a session. That does. So here we are, having a go. Right, let's get a bait on. We're going to put that whiting back on that we finished with the other day. Welcome in, guys. I'll get John B out in a minute. We've even got John B with us because there's no rain forecast and wind and nastiness. Kojak. Where's that leftover one from the other day? Where are you going? You got to be in here somewhere, man. No. There it is. No. Oh mate, where's she gone? It definitely went in here again. Oh, is that it? There it is. I've still got other whiting, but I'm going to start off with that one. And a bit of cuttlefish. I've got a whole whiting. Plenty. I'll be with you shortly, guys. I'm going to be pretty busy just getting some rods out, so talk amongst yourselves and I'll be there shortly. Oh God, where's that whiting gone there? Okay, the whiting's a little bit frozen still. Give it a little soften up in my old handy. Welcome in, guys. Who's in the fish? Who's in the house? Nick Fish, Kojak, Jamie, Craig, Hound Dog, Paul Van Wolferen, John B, everybody I've missed. I'll see you when you come back and say hello. Martin, legend, hey Terry. So we weren't coming fishing tonight, and then I saw how good the sea looked. So hopefully we can hold bottom. It's only a 4 metre tide, but goddamn is that strong, look at it. Come on, White, let me thread you on, man. I just want to cast out, man. That's all I want to do. Let me cast out, man. Where's the end of it? There it is. Free-use bait. We haven't got any blue bluey. We've got natural predator and we've got sea angler, or no, actually I think we've got black lug and squid, actually. Extreme predator. No, what have we got? Natural predator and black lug and squids. I hope you have a great Thursday. Hope the mics and the pictures and everything's all groovy. I'll get the rod set up and I'll sort the light out properly. I wasn't coming fishing and I was like, I got home and it was like 4:30. I started making a cup of tea, 4:45, phone Kojak. What's the weather doing, mate? Oh, dodgy weather forecast. And sorry, Carl, I'm only joking. And we're here fishing, just like that. Just like that. I had to drive miles to get here, so hopefully this is the one with £20 line on it. It doesn't look like it actually. No, that's the one with £20 line on it. I want that one on the left with the, I want the white on the left. I want that one with £20 line. The other one's got £18 line. Come here, where you go? Come here. Get off. No. I'm trying to hurry up and you're trying to slow me down, man. Less speed, more haste. Chill out. That's not the torch. Have I got the... Oh, I haven't got the glow torch with me, guys. It's not the end of the world. I've got a head torch. The old floppy T9s. The old flop masters. What is going on with the end of that, man? There we go. There we go. The old floppy T9s. Get your floppers out. I can't believe I'm saying that about a pair of T9s. Get your floppy rods out. Make any sense? Mate, the faster you go, the worse it gets. Slow down, Paul. Three-quarters of a turn. Perfect side slap. Let's have it. Little floppers. Little floppy T9s. Let's have a go. mate, we had to go. We had to go. Little floppers. And it went exactly where I wanted it, slightly to the left. There we go, guys. One more is fishing. It is going to calm down, I promise. I promise. It might be a little bit NJ without the language. Here's Johnny. No, it'll be alright. You might have the language. No, I'm joking. Jeez, I'm throwing my tools everywhere. I'm sure something else for that. I'll find it later. There's time for that. Isn't it just looking out there? They're good out there, yeah. Nice one, Caroline, nice one. Come on, cuttlefish, I know you're frozen solid, dude, but you're coming with me. There we go, that's enough. Oh yeah, sorry about this, guys. We're just about to put that dirty subscriber only mode on. So if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe right now if you want to carry on chatting. I'm just about to sort it. Things welcome. We are going on a small pulley with a single 5.0, I think it is, and a sea-weight strawberry popper. That's all I ask, is you subscribe and wait 1 minute and you can chat all you want. Don't ask a lot on here, that's all. "86 people in the house. Come on. Legends." Awkwardly presented baits when they're still frozen, but we'll do what we can. My bait's always frozen, but you know what I mean, they're normally a bit softer than that when they defrost a little bit in the bag. You know what I mean, guys. I wasn't coming fishing tonight. George phoned me, I was like, "No, I'm not fishing tonight, man." And I saw the sea, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fishing tonight, man." I'm going to put black lug and squid on this one, the old holy mackerel. Black lug and squid, tipped in all the cavities of the thing. Get it all smeared over, look at that, get in there, son. Dirty stuff. Stinks, that one's so stinky. "200 g sea-weight strawberry with a 6.0 Aberdeen X or 5.0 Aberdeen X on a really short pulley hook. Is that a bite or is that a wave? Was it me? I'll have to like just have a look, I think. That looks a bit bitey. It'd be amazing to have a fish on the first cast. I know some people don't like it, I quite like it. Might just be waves and weeds. Good chance. Can you let me get this out at least? It looks like a fish, but I think it's just weed. It'll be on there anyway, it's a pennel. Let's get this rod out, then we'll worry about it. It's gone left quite a bit though. Let's hurry up with that and have a look at that, I think, guys. 3/4 of a turn. Seemed to work for that rod. I know the side slap's good because I felt it earlier. Didn't go up in the air enough, but still an out there. I looked up, I just didn't fling it up. I don't know what happened there. Went a bit left again as well. These T900s, they take a couple of casts after using full carbons. What's going on with this puppy? Have a look at that. That looks like a bite. Nah. Swap the rods over and put this one more right anyway. Yeah, that gone well left. Maybe there's too much toe. I have to stick to one rod. Extreme Predator, what I'm looking for. I won't do this in front of the cam actually, because some people don't like syringes. I had a thought about this the other day. Local Mark's actually said that he's got a bit of a phobia about it. It made me think about it a little bit. Some people don't like it. So I think I'll keep this bit, unless someone specifically asks. I think I'll keep this bit to myself a little bit, because it is true, a lot of people have got a phobia of needles, and if you go like, show them too much of this, they might be put off. So, that is a well strong tide. They're 200 gram leads and they are whizzing round. That is whizzed round. Wow, okay, we might have to stick to one rod. Let's get this one back out. Put it more to the right this time. I'll be with you in a minute, honest. At least we're trying, I suppose. Right, over to the right a bit. Like that. Bendy old things. Yeah, right over there. This is definitely, I knew this was going to happen when I looked at them waves. They were whipping round. And that's only a small tide, guys. I find the small ones worse though, because we haven't got a lot of water anyway. I find the small tides worse, to be honest. Seriously. I said it wasn't going to be quite so hectic. Wrong. Wrong. I think I was wrong. That stayed to the right, that one. Sorry guys. It's just how it is. Just look away when I'm baiting up if you've got a phobia. Yeah, baby. Get out there, you. Have that. I think we've got some bottom at last. Probably deep enough into the rocks. Get out there, you. There we go, 74 likes, 127 people. Imagine we could get 100 likes within half an hour. That would just be stupid. It took just an hour the other day, or just under an hour. Imagine doing half an hour. Come on guys, smash it. Jason Wilkins, how's it going? How are all you doing? Hope you're well. Tim and Marina. I wonder if I can get John B out now. Oh. Here we go, we're getting there, let's go. 100 likes in half an hour. That's like a record if that happens. Sorry guys, I'm getting John V out. It's definitely a little bit hectic still. It's so close, 13 away. So close, Kojak. So close, brother. I remember the days where we couldn't even get up to about 30 likes. But then, you know, that's how it is when you first start. Give it a few months and it soon kicks off. It was funny though. Sometimes I'd have about 5 people in the whole live. Good old days. It's getting busy now. It's really good. I enjoy it. I like the busy. Busy's good. Kojak likes busy as well. Keeps him busy. He likes something. He likes to have lots to do rather than just a bit to do. Does enough as it is, but he loves it when it's busy. I don't know what's up with him. Loves it. Yeah, we've only got a few more. Kojak, you legend. Thank you very much, dude. There we go, the kettle's on. As quick as that, bosh. On Patrick's table. So I'll show you half of it, ready? Jan, how's it going? I'll show you half of it because half of it's stubbed in the ground. I know it's... So this is the bottom pole section. And there's another pole section with a spike on it. Here's my cup of tea. Get in there. That was donated by Patrick, my tea table. Legend. It's absolutely brilliant. All collapses down into 3 bits and literally goes on top of your tray on your seat box underneath your cushion. So it takes up no room at all. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Keeps that tea and stuff off the ground. Wednesday Caroline, yeah, I don't know, I'll ask him where he got it from. I'll send it to you on Facebook. It takes up no room. I wouldn't want it otherwise. If it was big and bulky, it weighs nothing and it takes up no room, so it's a no-brainer. It keeps your drinks now off the ground. I was going to use it as a bait table, but it's too good. It's great for just your cup of tea and if you get a bit of food in that, you want to put your food down. It's brilliant, honestly. Will Mees, welcome in, buddy. Hastings, how's it going, buddy? We're so close, 1 minute to get 6 more likes, and then we've done 100 likes in 30 minutes. Come on, guys, you got it in ya. 6 more. There's got to be 6 more of you. I want to smash that thumb, man. There's 130 in the house. Craig hates squid fishing. He never does any. He's obsessed. Craig's obsessed by squid fishing. It's like a life, isn't it? Squid fishing. 100 likes, boom, within 30 minutes. That was 29 minutes and 30 something seconds. Bosh, what a record. That's the fastest we've done 100 likes. Thank you, guys. That's ridiculous. That is crazy. Happy days. I get that excited normally, but that's exciting. Yeah, it's everyone in the chat, mate. It's not me, Nick. It's going to calm down a bit now, hopefully. That was a bit hectic that first half hour, wasn't it? Oof. That's what happens when you set up in a rush. Oh, we're good. That one's staying and that one's staying. We are golden. We've got cuttlefish on the left now, I think it is, and whiting on the right, stuck in the middle with you. DN, welcome in. Lee Clark, welcome in. How's it going, guys? Hope you're well. George, it's really strong, isn't it, this tide, because it's a little one. I said I wasn't coming, didn't I? But I got home, George, and I was like, how can I not go fishing with that sort of weather? Like, how can I not go and have a go at least, you know? I literally rushed down here as fast as I could get down here. The drive was horrific. The drive was absolutely terrible, dude. I tell you. I had to wait for like 3 cars. But yeah, the drive was horrific. Peyton, how you doing, brother? Here we go, we got a cup of tea made from our old favourite John B. We couldn't leave John B out today. It was a good enough day to bring John B. The other day was nasty, that's why I didn't bring it. I'm glad I didn't, because it wouldn't have worked. Well, it would have, but it would have been a nightmare. Today, John B's back out of play. Let's go, people. Still flowing. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for joining. The microphone's working again, guys. I think I just the dongle thing that picks up the mics, I think it just got a little bit damp on the connection. I put it in the airing cupboard for a night and it worked the next day, so I didn't even try it again. I know when something like that's wet, don't keep trying it, because you'll just cook it. So I put it in the airing cupboard, gave it 24 hours plus, tried it last night. Boom, it works. Well, I hope it's working. And it's not inside my coat today, so it's not all rustling around and sounding echoey and nasty like it was the other day. That was horrible. At least it worked though. Tea taste, Lee? Well, it's Yorkshire Gold and Billington's unrefined sugar. There you go, how about that? Oh. And I leave my tea bag in and I don't use a lot of milk. There you go. Typical builder, I think. Typical builder. Puts hairs on your chest. Yeah, Yorkshire Gold all day long, man. All day long. Nice one, Dean. Nice one. Yeah, we are smashing some subs. Yeah, yeah, we are. If that's what you meant, we are getting a few now, mate. Yeah, we're getting there. There's not many live fishing channels in England anymore, is there? Not people who do it regularly, anyway. So it's like there's only a couple or so of us that do it really regularly these days. So I'm not surprised it's grown a little bit. Well, quite a lot, to be honest. 600 subs nearly in a couple of months. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's how it goes, don't it? Olaf, how's it going? I don't know, Olaf. High tide's at 7:22, is it, or something? Help, Conger. Help. Sure, it's 7:22, 4 metre. Small tide. Very small tide. Oh, that is bliss. That is like nectar. Why do they taste better down the beach? Oh. That is one hell of a cup of tea, guys. I can't show you it, but it is, trust me. It's actually quite milky for me. Tea bags for me. Oh yeah, I should say the other side as well, really. That's why we got it dual-sided. Well, that's why Kojak did it dual-sided. Legend, he changed my name. Did you see he changed my logo? My logo. I was going to ask Martin to have a look at that for me again, actually. I need to speak to Lemon. Because he done the original, so I wanted to ask him if he can tweak it a little bit. Yeah, that's they're great leads. Seriously, they're great leads. Honestly, I love them. I literally use them all the time. The only time I won't use them if I know it's really snaggy and you're likely to lose a lot of gear, then I tend to use this Craig's plain weight. See where it's plain weights. You've had enough of it, have you, Olaf? Well, mate, we'll be around for a couple of hours or so, mate. That's what you're wondering. It's not going to be a massive one, so I've got to get back and eat and stuff. Yeah, we're golden, man. We're holding bottom. Don't think they've moved. No, they've not moved. We are golden. We've got longevity baits on. We've got whiting on one and cuttlefish on the other. Pumped full of oil. So yeah, they're long baits. You can sit on them bad boys. They're on the T900s and the Pen 525 Mark 1. There you go. Alan, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, mate. Sorry to hear, obviously, mate. I'm glad you got to see her, buddy. I'm glad you went down to see her, Bob. Thoughts go out to you, brother. I know too well the pain of it, mate, so... Oh, I could get a kebab. I could get Jamaican delivered if I wanted, but I'd have to get off the phone. No, actually, I can do it on... No, I can't. My other phone isn't working on WhatsApp. No, that's all right. I can't stay too late anyway, because the tide... We're actually saying that, it won't go out very far, but... We'll stay until whenever, man. 9 o'clock-ish, I don't know. I never like to say, really. It could change any minute and we can't fish anymore. So it's very difficult to say. Yeah, it is, Alan. It is very upsetting, brother. I appreciate dude, I feel for you, man, honestly. I feel for you, buddy. I really do, mate. I know, mate. I know it's painful. Still painful, man. It's never not going to be painful, do you know what I mean, bud? You'll be alright, buddy. You'll be alright. That's nice, Caroline. That's nice. Little rose, little flower for Alan's mum. Kojak seeking out the 200. What, are you trying to do that before an hour, Kojak? I don't think that'll quite happen, but 121 though. We got 100 likes within 29 and a half minutes. That was crazy, man. That's the fastest I've ever seen 100 likes in my life, I'm telling you. Mental. Definitely will, yeah. You know, Alan knows there's people always here for him, you know. You know that, Alan, mate. We're always here for you, buddy. There you go, Nightbot's even here for you, Alan. There you go, mate. Look, Nightbot, your mate's here. Even Nightbot's come and said hello, Alan. I know that'd have made you laugh, mate. I know that'd have made you laugh. And probably cry at the same time. The Nightbot is here, bro. That's a lovely sound. You see, look how big the waves are. Look at the size of them things. Why are they so big on a small tide? I mean, you've got like 60 foot of wash. Look at it. The size of them. They don't look big on camera though. It doesn't do them justice whatsoever. Alan always, mate, you know that. You'll always have good mates about you, man. Don't you worry about that, mate. We'll make sure of that. Now what we need is to catch you a massive 40-pound conger, Alan. That's what we need, mate. A 40-pound snot stick. More like a snot log. I knew you'd appreciate it, Nightbot. Alan's mate, Nightbot. No worries, Jamie. Come on. Come on. Let's have a go. I'm going to catch another conger. I'm going to catch a big one tonight. like a real monster. I just want to check the sound canceling's working still on these things. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I turned it back off now, but yeah, it's still working. Stars. There's stars in the sky, guys. There's stars. That's a boat out in the distance, I think. That's not a star. I think it is, anyway. Yeah, it is, yeah. Or a helicopter. Sean the gardener, how's it going, Fairground? Cool cat, welcoming. South Coast Hooligan, has your missus got enough subs yet? I didn't get around to having a look actually. Has your missus got enough subs, buddy? You've only got to have 50. You can apply to go live. Oh come on, there's 120 people in here. Let's all go over to that link Kojak shared. He's going to share it again. Let's go and follow Mrs. South Coast Hooligan. She's going to do some live fishing and that. Let's go. I'm sure Kojak will whack it up in a minute. Sean, how's it going, mate? How was work today? You said you were going out gardening today, mate. How did it go? Because I was at work till gone 4 today. It went really well. Had a couple of real big issues to get over on the job as well, but we got over them. Redoing the fascias and stuff had been really bodged before, so we had a bit of work to do with it to get it right, but we got it right. Cutting rafter feet and adding bits of batten on and stuff to get the heights right because someone had bodged it. Yeah, that was good fun. But we did it. We did it. Digging out brambles. That is a horrible job. I've done plenty of that in time. That is nasty, dude. Did you not have a digger? If there's enough of them and you can get a digger in there, just get a digger, man. It's the easiest way. A pick. Yeah, I mean, if it's only a small patch in a garden or something, that's not so bad. But if it's, say, like a whole back garden, I'll just get a mini digger with a toothy bucket on it and just have it up. Have some. Obviously, check for services first. That was when I was working with my old boss. He had a mini digger, so it wasn't a problem. We used to do all sorts. I've done all sorts in my time. I haven't just done roofing. I've done tree felling, I've done bricklaying, I've done it all, driveways, built houses, I've done it all with my old boss. Underpinning, that sucks. Don't ever get into underpinning. Please just don't do it. It's not worth it. Don't get into underpinning, that sucks. Good money though. See you later, Caroline. Catch you soon. See you in another time. You and Mike are live on Sunday, are you? Are you live this week? Or is it the next week you're live for the special? Can't remember. I saw something. Is it the 20-something you're live? 21st, was it? On a special. 112 people in the house still. Absolute legends. Waiting for that conger eel. We know it's been around an hour up to high tide. It's got to be that now, to be honest. It is exactly that. 50 minutes to high tide. So we've got we're on the bite. We're on bite time, guys. The baits I'm still happy with, as long as they're staying put. I know that I've only cast like twice now, the same baits as well, but I pumped them full of juice, and they're long baits. Whiting and cuttlefish can both handle being out there for a while. I ain't got no worries about the baits. I'd rather leave them if they're staying put than keep moving, put it that way. I've put them out far enough though, they should be getting pretty well snagged into rocks. On purpose. I did get them real screaming. No worries, Kojak, see you in a minute. It'll only be like 2 seconds, Nick. It'll literally be gone 2 seconds, he'll be back. Seriously, man. So when Jamie says she'll be... So when Jamie says she'll be back in a minute, it's like 2 seconds later she's back. She literally means a second. What are you cooking me, Kojak? Might be a little bit of a journey to get there, but a lot longer than it'd take to cook myself something. I could cook myself something 3 times over, to be honest, but you could... Pizza, I'll leave it till another night, mate, till you're doing something else. I'm not too bothered about pizzas, mate. If you don't mind. I'll wait till you're cooking something else, mate. I used to cook pizzas in my pizza oven and I sort of pizzaed myself out a little bit, to be honest. I used to cook them like all the time. And I literally done my head in and cooking all the time in the end. I should try making another one though, because it'll be really nice. I know it will. It's always really nice. Just, you can't be bothered to eat them anymore. Yeah, Alan. You know it. I'm going to put John B on again and I'm going to think about having a look. Just kind of wanted one to go slack or to rip off, really. That'd be the ultimate thing, wouldn't it? I don't know what I'm going to have for tonight. I haven't got a great deal in. I might just have a snack tonight. I've had lunch and that. I might have a snack and then go out early and get something in the morning. That's what my colleague did this morning. He got there 20 minutes earlier because I picked him up from the bus stop. So he went to that old early morning pastry and cake shop. Eggs. Yeah, and he went there and he got me a pink jammy, man. Good lad, Simon. He got me a pink jammy. So as soon as he got in the van, he went, here you go, man, I got you a pink jammy. I was like, ah, oh, sweet. The pink jammy first thing in the morning. That got me going. Lewis, how's it going, buddy? High tide's at 7:22, I think it is. And it's a 4 metre, so it's a small tide. big tide here is like 6 to 7 meters. A medium tide's obviously 6 to 5, and a small tide's like 4. But to be honest, we don't normally get them much bigger than 6. But sometimes we get some monsters that go 6.9s and that, and they go out to 0, -0, 1 and stuff. It's like, holy smokes, man, how can it go out to 0, minus? Mental. You can literally walk about a mile out to sea when it's like that. It's crazy. Crazy, man. Me and Kojak went and looked out there one day when it was like that, and it's amazing how far you can get out. I was gobsmacked. It's definitely the moon, I'd say, 100%. Shred ahead, welcome in, buddy. I'd say it's definitely the moon. Yeah, Nick, the best thing is the customer when we left today, she's been giving us cakes the last few days, and she gave us lemon drizzle, homemade, for a couple of days, which was absolutely unbelievable. And then she gave us a muffin, which she bought, admittedly, but, well, I think they were bought anyway. Maybe not. And then, I believe they were then. And then, tomorrow, she's got, today was fruit, we had fruit, and some lovely squash type stuff. And then tomorrow is a Bakewell tart, mate. She's making a Bakewell tart. I can't wait, man. That's going to be amazing. Because their other cake so far was amazing. This lemon drizzle was unbelievable. So I might actually have to ask her if I can come round like once a week and buy a couple of cakes off her, sort of thing, you know. A nice big Bakewell and a lemon drizzle or something. Even though I could make them myself, but hers are lovely. Oh, Rob, honestly, have you ever tried a lime? Have you ever tried a lime drizzle? I've made them out of lime before, and that's even better, dudes. If you like lime, that is. I am getting spoiled. That's a good thing with domestic jobs. That's about the best. That's like, this job's been an absolute bloody nightmare, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's not the job that's been a nightmare, it's the weather. Every time we want to open up the roof, which we've had rain, so it's like we've literally been there over 2 weeks. We've been there about 4 days, 4 and a bit days. It's literally, that's it. It's been, well, maybe 5 days. It's been rubbish over 2 weeks. Yeah, try, if you ever make a cake, try a lime drizzle. Seriously, have a go. You will not be disappointed. I use all the rind off the lime as well and put that into the cake mix when I mix it up. And then obviously the juice I drizzle through in the glaze. I make the juice into the glaze to drizzle through it with the sugar. So the rind goes in the cake and the juice goes in the syrup. Yeah, man. And I use about 6 limes, I think it is, or something, for one normal size drizzle cake. Tin size, loaf tin size one. I can't remember how many I used. I think it was 6 or 8 or something. It's been about 15 years since I made one. I'll have to make one. Baking with Kayak Dangler. No, it's one of them with this oil I use. If you're not going to change the bait, at least have a look at it and fill it full of oil. Because it's easy to sort of, if a bait's good, you can repair it and like tie it back up, and you can put oil all over it. said I was going to be snagged up. So smooth, these reels, I have to tell you. Good old American pens. This is the whiting bait, and it's been mullered. Did wonder. Thought I saw a bit of a twitch earlier, and it's tied in a knot, so that was a conger, 100%. Oh man, it's tied in a dirty knot and all. Yeah, that's been smashed. That's definitely been smashed. Fox food. The dirty whiting. Alright, what we got then? Another bit of whiting. And that's quite a small bit there. I don't think that's big enough for the hooks really. Tell you what, I'm going to put a bit of whiting with a couple of sand eels to bulk it up, because that's not big enough for the hooks. But that will be. Mix it up a little bit. I'll balance that out lovely for the size of the bait I want to be putting out. So we've got whiting, and this is a bit different, and sand eel. Don't have to near that mix, do you? How about that? How about them apples? Look, looks great, mate. Look at it. Fins left on and everything. I don't understand how they ever get shot up the line. Sometimes it's from casting, but that one wasn't 100% right. That one was from fish. There's no way the amount of elastic I put on it, they can just fly off. I'll show you once I've pennelled it. Give you a show. I don't put the hooks opposite them, I live dangerously. Say no more really, what a sexy looking bait. It really is. I do say so myself. You ain't gonna reach that. Dreamer. And stay straight out as. I haven't got my other torch with me. Seem to have left it at home. We'll make do with that. Still blows it up, doesn't it? Have it. Have it. Have it. Yeah, mate. It's rushing round already, yeah? It's not getting anywhere near the other one, we're good. As long as it holds bottom. That's all that matters. Pesky pins. That's why Noel keeps trying to sort me out some spooligans. So you need them to hold your rods up. I think he's probably right. That bait just needs tying back up and pumping full of stuff. Seriously, there's nothing wrong with that. Get all the tentacles bundled up. Cuttlefish last for ages. That's just rubber, isn't it? Let's be honest. And yeah, I'm trying to cast today because the further I cast, the less grief I'll probably get from the tide. So we're actually trying to put a bit of a cast out there today. With the old T9s. The old floppers. floppy old T9s. They feel floppy compared to all my other reels. Other rods, sorry. Saw that in a minute. Oh. I've got towels for that, wiping it on my bloody trousers. Send it to the left, I mean to the right. We sent it. Don't worry about that, sir. We sent it. We sent it all right, Bob. Floppy old T9s. I now can drink my tea. Maybe. Or I can get taken out by a wave or bite on both rods. One of the two. It's one of the two, isn't it? It was just my luck to get double take and massive congers or something. Wouldn't complain though. Hope everyone's had a good day though. Thursday. Let's have it. Friday tomorrow, guys. Magical day. I might even be able to get out fishing tomorrow, you never know. Poor tides, that's all. We don't mind that. Congers round here like these shallower tides, I'm telling you. It's weird, they like them round here. It was this sort of size tide we had the big one on. If I remember rightly, it was like a 4.2 or something. I'm going to look back at that actually and have see what it was. Look back at the date. If I can go back on someone's on the dates for the tides. Come on, Lefty. Look, Lefty. Lefty's looking bitey. That's a bite. Come on. I'm going to give you a little bit longer. That's a conger. And we're going to give it a bit longer. It might be a wave actually. I don't think so though. No, a bite. They're very bitey indeed. We'll give it a sec. Yeah. We'll give her a second. Problem is the sand eel is going to attract the dogfish, where the whiting doesn't seem to. It's the only problem. The fish are the dog. It does seem a little bit in time with the waves. $133 people in the house. Mental numbers, man. Seriously, I need to walk the horse, guys. I'm just gonna mute you up for a second. Are you on a bit of sand or something? Seriously, have I gone that far? I've hit some sand. Can't have. I don't know what the ground looks like. It might be sand out there again. It's so difficult to say. It changes all the time. I haven't seen it on low tide. You're not going to see it on low tide either. $150 likes. Wow. An hour and 19 minutes in, that's mental. Thank you all so much, you're absolute legends. Come on, fish. Let's give the people what they want. Look at my chat had frozen. Sorry, guys. Do apologise. Really do apologise. Welcome back, Kayak, more like, as well. John B, how you doing, buddy? You probably said hello already, but I did earlier, I'm sure. It's so confusing who's been in the house, mate. Not gonna lie. They're golden, as long we just need a big bite. I'm not sure if that isn't something knocking that left rod like a dogfish. don't think so, I think it's waves. I've got a bit of weed on maybe. Foxy, how you doing, buddy? I'm sure I've said hello to you already, but hello, mate. If I haven't. There's got to be something tickling that left-hand rod, no? Has to be. He's very in time with waves, though. Very in time with the waves. And it is a T900, so they do pick up some of the things other rods probably don't. They're glass tips. They're wobbly. They feel really spongy after using full carbon rods, and you go back onto these. They feel really floppy. They're not. I know they're not. It's a T900 after all, but they feel really floppy compared to my pros, tournament pros, or my Kenzacki's. And I'm not, because I'm standing on quite a slope when I'm casting as well. When I'm casting, I'm throwing myself forward quite a bit, but you can't help it. Throw yourself down the slope. I don't know if it feels like something there. Might let go. It did feel like there was something there. The dogfish sucking on it. Might still be there, to be fair. Or it's just a load of weed. It's hard to say. Probably Conger eel. Ah, it's a woofer, isn't it? Pesky woofer. Oh, it come off. I want to show you guys. You like to see a fish, don't you? Don't care what fish it is, do you? Well, that's a no to whiting and and thingies. An absolute no. We're not doing whiting and sandhill ever again. Woofer. A pesky woofer, look. There we go. You got to give them a bit of a lobbo, the old doggos, because they don't like to just swim off. You got to make them go. They're a pain. Otherwise they just wash straight back up. I don't mind giving them a little bit of a flick out there if it helps them on their way. They're the only fish that I like to generally do that with, to be honest. Congers you got to give a shove out of them. They're a pain in the backside, to be honest. I've had congers crawling the shore for 10 minutes after you caught them. Every time you look round, it's back again. So, oh my God, you're back again. Eventually you just got to give it a little shove out there and it goes. Happy days. Absolutely destroyed me bait. It's very different to an eel when you see what an eel's done to your bait. Very different. There we go, guys. One woofer. It's better than no woofers, isn't it? Who's done a donation? Seriously, quite a substantial one as well. Billy Fish, mate. You're an absolute legend. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. You really don't have to do that, mate. You're absolute legend. Thank you. Tony, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, but seriously, man, you're absolute legend. Thank you so much, man. A woofer. You caught a woofer. It's better than no woofer, isn't it? And now we're going to get back on the whiting. And whiting only on that rod. I'm going to go with the tails. It's going to be the easiest thing to get off right now. It's a big whiting. This is. Good thing with the tail, you can just score around it and snap it off. That was a woofer from range. And this tail can be cut in half because it's a beast. Then we cut that back in half and that's got conger all over it. Take the tail off and cut this section in half. Got to be careful, it's frozen. Got to be really careful when they're frozen. Don't do it. Just defrost your baits. I like to keep mine frozen. Awesome. I'm going to leave the other bit out actually. Need one bit out, don't we? Happy days. Let's get that bound on there. Yeah, but Billy Fish, mate, appreciated. And Kojak, you legends, thank you guys. I quite often start off with 5 or 6 wraps around the bottom of the hook as well. Just to, and I'll do it a couple of times as I'm wrapping up. I'll do a few turns around the hook and around the end of the bait as well when I do it. And then do it both ways. Just sort of try and hold it onto the hook a bit better. It's a beautiful conger bait, that is. Beautiful conger bait. LC rates Mutsu. I have to go through the sides. So one sideways on and one straight out. That's how we're going to have to go this time. Just like that. Sort of same sort of side, but one's a bit sideways. One straight out. I can only tip on this one. I can't put it inside the old oil, but that's good enough. Go for another stonker of a cast. See mist there coming through. You don't have to have a UV torch for these guys. He's better though. The old sea weight sleds. Whoa there, Johnny. We're getting them out there, baby. We're getting them out there. Let's go. Perfecto. Perfecto. We're getting them out there, guys. Georgia, Germany. Welcome in. Nick, you know it, mate. I'm going for it today. I know that there's some snaggy stuff out back, and that's where I want to be in, because this tide's going to be, if we try fishing close in, we're going to be washed in. So the further I can cast into the rougher ground, the better at the moment for the congers, I think, because you won't hold up if you cast 30 yards, no chance. 40 yards, 50 yards, 60 yards, you struggle. You got to bang it out, you know. I'm not even going to hesitate to guess of how far they're going. Over 100, definitely. David Curtis, welcome. And Andy Cole. How you doing, buddy? Sorry if I missed you earlier, mate. Put a new battery in the van today because my battery's been messing around, so hopefully that doesn't, if that carries on messing around, I might have alternator problems, but I'm hoping it's just the battery. It is 9.5 years. I bought the van 10 years ago and it's 9.5 years old, that battery that I put in there, so it's done alright. I'm hoping it's just the battery. I did try charging it and it told me it didn't want to charge, and I tricked it into charging by putting it on 2 amp, and then I put it up to the 12 amp or whatever it is, and it charged it, but it didn't charge it for long, so I knew it was knackered. Definitely knackered. I got looked after by my local supplies that I've been using ever since my dad used to take me in there as a child, left hand rod. He gave me trade as well. It was supposed to be 89 quid and I got it for 72 in total, so I was like, happy days, because I know the bloke who works in this so well. He was like, put him on trade 1, I think he said, so I think that's the best one you get. Looked right after me, he did. So happy days. Yeah, mate. You're breaking my donation button, Billy. Yeah, appreciate it, man. And Kojak, you legends. Absolute legends. Everyone in the house is a legend, though. Just for being here. Don't have to donate. It's all about being here, guys. And your support, you know. Without you guys, the channel wouldn't be where it is. I think it's time for a cup of tea, though. Try and keep an eye on the rods, though, because I think I miss fish whilst I'm making cups of tea and stuff. Personally. Always tell me if I've missed a bite, guys. I know most of you would anyway. There you go, left hand rod. That's a Conger looking bite, that. Or it's just a lead puller now, one of the two. It was a Conger looking affair there, wasn't it? Could have just been a wave distracting the lead, pulling out the lead. $125 people and 171 thumbs. It's mental, man. It's an hour and a half, man. It's crazy. Crazy scenes, man. Come on, fish. Let's have another one. I suppose a dogfish is better than no fish. The old blank saver. Left hand rod though. Ah, no, see, both of them did it. That's the waves, man. There's massive waves out there. You can't really see them from there properly. That's the problem. That's a heavy old tide, man. For a small tide, that is ripping. That is ripping. Here comes a fog, so I can aim my light better then. Come on. Give us a massive take. There's got to be a big snake out there somewhere. Got to be. It's got to be coming up high tide then. It is literally high tide. Yeah, they're good guys. I've only really met George recently. I've heard about him pretty much all my life. About all the bass man. But I never really met him until recently. Nice chap, man. And his missus, they're all nice. It's nice to see his channel's progressing nicely. He's like 200 subs now. Pretty good going within the time he's been doing it. I know his channel's been open for a while, but he's only started doing it properly recently. And he's doing really well, I think. He's probably going faster than I ever did. Don't remember going that sort of 200 with that quick, but done well. Yeah, if no one does it, that's a good thing to do, yeah. Definitely. And what, you'll start off a trend, seriously, other people will see you and they'll start doing it. The more people going live fishing, the better. Seriously. That is the long and short of it. The more people going live fishing, the better. I love live fishing. I love watching it. Where you start is get a half decent tripod, a decent battery pack. Don't worry about microphones to start with. Yeah, and just go for it. Go on, John B. And my advice is look at YouTube for how to set lives up. That's the best thing to do. And if you ever need advice, watch Creator Dan, his name is. There's a guy called Creator Dan, or Dan the Creator. Watch him. He's got some really good advice for YouTube channels, especially small ones. I've taken loads of advice that he's done, and it's worked on his videos. So he tells you what settings to turn on and off and all that sort of stuff. And once you set it all up, it stays up pretty much, most of it. Stays on there, settings stay, and you just got to change your live every time. There's another cup of tea, man. Is that the third cup of tea? That left-hand rod, I don't know. It looks like it's in time with waves. Probably another dogfish on the whitey. Don't normally get hassled by dogs on the whitey. If you want, mate, you can if you want, mate. So Billy's fishing on the left rod. If you want to, it's up to you, mate. You don't have to, mate. You can fish whatever rod you want, mate. Seriously. They're both yours if you like. I appreciate the support, Billy, but massively appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, what's happening now is waves, because I'm watching the line and in seconds later the wave breaks. The right hand rod looks a little bitey though, doesn't it? I go fishing with George sometimes, just he does different tides. He normally does low tides and I do high tides. And I'm often at work when he goes as well, or he does it like late at night and I can't because I've got work the next day. So it's a bit tricky. It only falls at the right time, certain times. Never seems to fall at the right times to go together. Or he'll ask me to go and I'll be absolutely shattered from work, do you know what I mean? It's just like, you know the score, man. I'm pretty bloody tired tonight from work, but hey ho. You can actually do a live where you do one together on YouTube with the same chat. You can actually do it through YouTube. So we could be on the same screen with the same chat and you'd hear us both chatting. So you can do that, but we'd have to be far enough away from each other, not for each other's mics to pick each other up. That's the problem. So we'd have to go over on that next groin over there and I'd have to fish here. Otherwise we'd pick each other's mics up. But that would work. I don't think it has to be upright, Rob. I think it just puts little square boxes side by side if you do it horizontal, if I remember rightly. I don't think it has to be upright. I think it just puts a little square box side by side with a chat one side of it. Oh yeah, buddy, it is, isn't it? Oh yeah, of course he is. I remember now, you said the other day. I'd love to say that was a bite, but it's really in time with the wave. Massively in time with waves. Now, it's quite a brisk westerly. It's got to about 12 mile an hour, I'd say. It's quite chilly. I've got my waterproofs as my windbreaks. I might have to put them on tonight. Just purely for wind, not for rain or anything. They're great windbreaks though, because they're made of that heavy material. Rubbery sort of stuff. And you don't get really hot in them either. They're good. Really good. And they're good when you get a conger because you don't get slimed up. So tide's gone now. We're over high tide. You can't get them, George. Seriously. I don't know if I got any with me, actually. I've hardly got any munch with me. No, I think I've got some ginger nuts, which might be stale. They might be stale. Been wrapped in foil for about 3 weeks. I've only got 3 or 4 left. They might not be stale. No, they're not. Good old ginger nuts, they last forever, don't they? Cup of tea and a ginger nut. I can dunk them. Make them less noisy. That's better. I'm a double dunk. I can take it. Wish I had more. Got more on. There's just a few wrapped up still from another session, and they went down a treat. They weren't stale. Been open about 3 weeks, wrapped up in tin foil, but they worked fine. Absolutely fine. They worked. Oh, the old Garibaldi dead fly biscuits, mate. They are my favourite. I'm not even joking. I love them, mate. I buy like 3 or 4 packets at a time. I don't eat them very quickly, but I buy 3 or 4 packets at a time. That lasts me a couple of weeks normally. Yes, Holy Mackerel. Go directly onto their website, Holy Mackerel. Because a lot of the shops don't have all the flavours. So go onto their website, go direct. I'm sure Kojak's probably put the link up already. Yeah, Will doesn't like it because he doesn't want to use syringes, I don't think, so I don't think he particularly likes them. So that's what he said on his live the other day. He said if we get together ever, he said remember to tell him and he'll donate it to me because he doesn't want to use it. You can just tip it on though, but it is messy that way, I've got to say. Yeah, Will tried using it, but he's not too keen on the old devices to load it with. Which is fair enough. That's why I was saying on my live earlier, I should be a bit careful about it, because not everyone wants to see that, to be fair. No worries, Rob. Thanks for joining, buddy. I'll see you soon, mate. Appreciate you, mate. Thanks for joining. Pardon me, s'il vous plaît. Oh, actually, is my UV torch and my waterproof jacket? Get a feeling it is. Oh yeah, baby, it is. I had a feeling it was. Suddenly thought, last place I used that was down the beach, and there it is, guys. Bosh, boom. We're going to be recasting them anyway. I want to look at that left-hand rod. It's been doing things. I want to look at it now. Ooh, dogfish. If there's anything, it's a dogfish. Feels like a dogfish. I don't think there's any fish. Doesn't look like fish. It's a no fish. Bait looks like it. Bait's still groovy. Let's get the old juice in it. Let's juice it up, man. Send it on its merry way. I've got the torch now, so I can really glow her up. Yeah, mate. Make it glow, baby. Bit low, could have gone higher. Oh, come here, you. There we go. Bit low it was. Didn't dip the tip and the second back bit of the swing before I hit it. Naughty boy. Still now, right? Happy days. Happy days. Lawrence, how you doing, buddy? Caroline, how you doing again? You're back in the house. Is Will left? See you later, Will, buddy. Going, Debs, how you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you for joining on this lovely Thursday evening where we've caught one dogfish so far. I suppose it's better than no fish. That's the main thing. Better than no fish. Billy, mate, legend, seriously. Thank you very much. You don't have to do that, man. Thank you so much, dude. You really don't have to keep doing that, though, mate. I appreciate you. I felt that wave kick back then. Because I was feeling that in. It's a lovely sky tonight, it's so clear. It's perfect Conger weather, come on. Thanks so much, buddy, you legend. Let's go. Hopefully we catch something decent. Still got time. It's normally on the ebb we catch the congers anyway. Well, quite often on the flood as well, but we do often get them just on the ebb. There's been some undulate rays caught as well. Not a million miles away. Julian Neville, how's it going, sis? Thank you for joining on this lovely Thursday evening. Sorry if I missed you earlier. A little bit bitey, didn't it? very bitey indeed. He's done another one. Billy, mate, seriously. Thanks so much, man. Wow. Pressing the wrong buttons now. Wow, and I don't remove it. That's what I wanted to press. Thank you, Billy, mate. Honestly. You really don't have to do that. Oh, Paul, sorry. Your name's Paul, isn't it? But I'm going to call you Billy because your name's Fishing Billy. Thank you very much, man. You really don't have to keep doing that, man. I'm serious. Absolute legend, man. It all goes back into the fishing. All the donations go into my fishing. It does look like a dogfish bite. I can tell you, if it's anything, it's a dogfish. It might just be a small one pushing it around. You're going by the pound. Yeah. Absolute legend, mate. Cheers. Hopefully we catch a nice conger, man. That's what I've been hoping for. We need to catch us a big old snake. Big old snaky. Jay Sparky's in the building. Welcome in, Jay. Ski, how you doing, buddy? Probably said hello already, mate. Oh, is that a slacker again? Is that a woofer? Seriously. It's not the sign of a woofer. Kevin, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. Thank you for joining tonight. We've had one dogfish. Yeah, right, more than a minute, I think. Might put another whiting bait on, so I've got one there. That'll go on the single up nicely. Go without whiting bait, left hand rod. See, that looks a bit more sensible, doesn't it? Wave. The right hand rod's alright actually. Before it's drifting around, it's fine. That's not just wave. It's not just wave. I thought there was a conger pulling back for a second, and I think it's dogfish. If there's any fish, probably let go. It's probably dogs who let go. little speckly bass swimming at me maybe. Doubt it. Feels like it's come off. It's out there further than before anyway. He's come off alright. There's definitely something there for a second. The bait's been a little disturbed, but I reckon I can salvage that. Waiting bait. Put some more juice in it. Yes, it's been smacked. That was a dogfish. That's a dogfish all day long. Just needs sorting out, mush. Should be good for another round with some juice in her. Billy, man, what are you doing, bruv? You absolute mate. You absolute legend. I'll put it towards bait or I'll put it towards gases for the kettle. I'll put it towards all sorts, mate. Thank you very much, sir. I've got plenty of bait in stock at the moment, but I will definitely be putting... I always put donations towards stuff like that, mate. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about that, mate. Always. You're absolute legend, man. You're on one tonight, Billy. You're on one. See, the tide always comes up further as it's dropping. That's something you've got to keep in mind, guys. That tide's coming up further like half an hour after high tide. Oh, that is full of it. Beauty. Yeah, I always like things like the leaders and that we go through quite a lot, Billy, and stuff like that. So all these donations, mate, they go towards stuff like that normally, mate. Because I go through an awful lot of things like leaders and that. When they get a bit chafed up, you change them and stuff. This one's okay, but the other one on the other one's pretty bad. I've got 3 packets delivered the other day, so plenty of them. Nice. Very nice. That one's well and truly on the reef. I was going to check that right and look, wasn't I? So we're going to go with a bit of whiting on this one as well, I think. It seems to be what's getting attention tonight. So we'll go with that. Got a bit out defrosted. Let's stick a bit of whiting on the other rod. Seaways Aberdeen X with the pop-up, extra large pop-up. Bit of cotton stuck on it, but in the sun. Present you with a sexy bait. A bit of a sore throat tonight. Probably with plastic, we've been doing facials, I probably breathed in a lot of plastic dust. Lovely. That one went out. She was a climber, that one. Happy days. Happy days. Yeah, mate. Beautiful. Right on the cut through that one. Right on the cut through that one went out there. Two more to 200 likes in I don't know how many hours because my phone's decided, well, like YouTube's decided to reset the time. Yeah, they make a bit of noise compared to like Abus and stuff, the pen mark ones, but you gotta remember I've got dry ceramic bearings in there as well, which are ultra noisy compared to normal. Hopefully we can get another fish. I felt that was quite a nice cast up. It climbed nicely. Climbed. Whoa, see what I mean? Look at that. It's an hour after high tide, look. Look at that. The tide's just come. It's not quite an hour, it's 40 minutes after high tide. Look at it. It's just come up higher than it has all night. You gotta be careful, guys. That's why it's a bit further back. 200 likes. Very kind donations today. Fishing Billy, J Sparky and Kojak. Fishing Billy ×4. Legend. J Sparky, you legend. And Kojak, you legend. You guys all rock. The size of them waves, you can't see them. Them waves are bigger than they look on the screen, trust me. Look at that thing. Boom. How was it? 35. Oh, okay, so it's only just gone then. 20 minutes, what was that, 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. Stop scrolling the bloody chat. Half an hour ago nearly. It's at 8 o'clock, I just see. Yeah. Left down rod. Come on, Congers, where are you? Show yourselves. You know you're here. Come on, let's get a stonker. There you go, guys. Any of the products you see me using at Sea Weights, if you follow that link, he's got so many products, unbelievable. Go and have a look at that website later on. Click on it now and come back and look at it later. And if you use KayakDangler's 10, you get 10% off. But Craig from Sea Weights makes some amazing stuff, man. You've got to have a look. It's too much to explain. It's better if I'm having a look. Makes everything. Squid, tuna, you name it. He supplies stuff for it. So. Beach fishing, boat fishing. Even does carp fishing nets. Norway rigs. Unfortunately, Billy, Nightbot won't answer you back, mate. It's not like, I know Nightbot's like technically an AI device, and I said I hate AI devices, but it's not, because I've set it up to do what I want. So it's not just doing random stuff, it's how I've set it up. Which is how I want it. You can have it doing random stuff, but I set that option as no. I didn't want it like that. I wanted it timed how I want it, basically. Keith Scott, how's it going, mate? Thanks very much, appreciate it, man. Thank you for subbing. I massively appreciate everyone's support. It's absolutely been amazing the last few months. It's gone absolutely nuts, so I appreciate everyone's support, man. We do a lot of fishing, buddy. There's periods where we don't do, you know, you get a week where I might not fish sometimes, but generally we do 2 or 3 fishing sessions a week. And the carp fishing is going to be the one soon, definitely. Yeah, Billy, it will. Because I've set the words that it picks up as well, you see. You've got to set all that and all. But YouTube as well, in their own right, will monitor certain things, and they can delete stuff themselves. YouTube sit in the background quite often. They have their own moderators. They don't show up as a moderator, they don't come in. They just sit there and check out YouTube channels. And if they need to, they can delete and block people and all sorts. They can actually shut your live down if it's too offensive and that. But the chances of that, from some of the lives I've seen running, the chances of that are slim. Some of them strange lives out there, man. I won't go into it, but there's some odd lives out there, man. Each to their own, isn't it? There's definitely some odd lives about. I'm not talking about fishing, I'm talking about general stuff. Some really random stuff on YouTube, man. There's something for everyone, let's be honest. That's more the way to say it. There's something for everyone. That's why I'm not too keen on vertical stuff. Because it puts you into the, when you're flicking up and down, like, it sticks you in there. But I think horizontals have started going in there as well. I think that's what YouTube's changed recently. One of the things they've changed. I think horizontals are now in the algorithm of short videos. I'm sure they are. Because that's why we've got really busy, I believe. They've changed that. Yeah, if that's political, yeah, definitely no politics, Billy. Sorry, mate, no politics, but I don't do politics. Definitely not. I don't even watch telly, man. I don't listen to the news on the radio. I don't want nothing to do with anything. I try and keep myself away from it all. There's enough stress in life as it is. 211 likes. Billy's very kind donations. Jay Sparkies and Conger, you legends. Absolute legends. Conger, how long's the live been running? Because I'm showing 30 minutes now. I reckon it's 2 hours 40 minutes, something like that. It is a strange world we live in, yeah. No, Nick, I'm not a massive fan of watching verticals. But there's some people can get it right, you know. It's alright if it's set up really well. But sometimes it's just not set up right, and it's hard to watch, you know. Sometimes you can get one that's set up really well. I won't lie. You can get, if you watch it on a mobile phone, it's not so bad. If you're watching it on an iPad, a laptop or a computer, it's not so good. It's just a skinny little box on this whole screen, you know what I mean? I don't like it. But on a phone, it's alright. Watching it on a phone. Or you turn your pad or whatever up the other way, and then it fills the whole screen of that. That's the other way of doing it. Honestly, Joe, you're a legend, mate. 2 hours, 28 minutes. Thanks, Conger. At least we're having a go. Got some nice casting tonight. Got some not so nice casting as well. They've all gone out there, but one of them was a bit sketchy. A couple of them were really nice, and a couple of them weren't so nice. It's the T9s. When you go back onto them from the full carbons, it's really weird. It takes a few casts to get back into them. It's really strange. Heavy and floppy compared to the full carbon rods. Right hand rod, that's the bite. Or is it just the waves? The left hand one did it as well. Might have been a wave. Tying right up on them bad boys. It's a lovely session, eh? Cool, I don't know, mate. Any fish? We've had one dogfish, Jamie. That's all we've had. One dogfish. Unfortunately. I know you love dogfish. I know you love dogfish. It's better than no fish. It was on the sand eel and whiting. As soon as I put it on the sand eel and sort of whiting, boom. So I took it back off. They don't generally go for whiting, they normally go for the sand eel, I guess. That's what I went for. Congers normally go for the whiting and bass. Oh, very good, cool cat, very good. What is that? I don't know. I don't think so, Billy. I'm not too sure, really. I don't know what that really would mean. Oh, you like it as well, Kojak, dear? Fair enough. Yeah, I've tried it before. Not really my sort of fish. But I tried it years ago. My ex-missus used to eat all sorts of fish. She didn't care. As long as it was fish. Oh no, it's got no bone. It's what the chippies used to sell as rock salmon back in the day. Still do, probably. What is that, Billy? Holy smokes. That was like hard work. Wow. Making me earn it, Billy, reading that one. Are you having a few jars, are you, Billy? Yeah, mate. You're on the old silly juice, mate. That looked like a bit of a bite, but it's also a big wave. Left down rod. Billy's rod. You're on the old juice. The old grizzly juice. You alright, mate? Left hand rod definitely looks a bit like a dogfish. Is it a conger just starting to have a go at it? You never know, just have a look. See if it progresses. No, I don't drink, Billy. I gave up. I gave up drinking about 5 years ago. Because it's no good for me, man. I can't drink to save my life, so I don't bother. Yeah, left hand was your rod, mate. Cheers, Scholar. How's it going? Hope you're well, mate. Private Tom K, how you doing, buddy? Nice seeing you guys in there. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming in. It's quite chilly, man. Cast bottom Mo, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Well, at least the microphone's still working. They just got wet the other day. The receiver for the mics got wet the other day. And me and Kojak have come to the conclusion that when I thought I had it plugged in Bluetooth after they packed up, they weren't actually connected to the phone. Because you couldn't hear me after I left the tent, basically. So the other day's live, I wasn't hooked up after it dropped out of the mic. And that's because for some reason, even though I connected them Bluetooth, they weren't connecting to the live Bluetooth. Weird. Probably have to go into some settings and change something. Is it really bad, is it, Billy? Fair enough. Yeah, no, we're lucky today. It's a westerly, blowing a westerly about 10 to sort of 13 mile an hour, something like 14 mile an hour. And it's quite mild. I mean, I am getting a bit chilly, but it's surprisingly mild. Look at that wave, look, it's almost coming up higher than the last time. Crazy, man. Size of that one, that's a big old wave, street. Yeah, man. Just thumping that little tide. Absolutely thumping. It's nice to be able to sit lower down on the beach and fish it still though. Even though it's thumping. It's good. Michael, it's gone mental, mate. Honestly. Thanks for joining, Michael. Honestly, it's gone mental. Keith, welcome in. How's it going, buddy? Keith Lock, how you doing, pal? Yeah, Michael, it's gone nuts, man. So it's thanks to everyone coming in. As you know, mate, I don't have to tell you, you mod for Will, so it's thanks to all the people coming in, mate. Massively. The very kind people with donations. It's been mad, mate. See, honestly, it's mad. I really appreciate everyone. It's gone nuts recently. Yeah, 221, yeah. 221 likes. Crazy. I mean, Michael, we got 100 likes within 29.5 minutes. That's like a record, dude. That's like a massive record. For me it is anyway. That was crazy. Couldn't believe it. Literally couldn't believe it. Yeah, it was definitely a record, so that's a massive achievement to get. I remember when I used to get about 30 likes, like over a 10-hour session. You know, it's amazing how it changes the longer you do it. The longer you do it and the more you do it, it definitely changes. That's the key, isn't it? Consistency. Keep doing it, and it's gonna grow, isn't it? Oh, I know, Jen. I know. Got plenty more to go. I'm hoping this year's a really lucrative year for fishing because I have some good plans this year. I want to do a lot of feeder fishing. We're going to feeder fish on the bigger lakes though as well. I'm not just going to feeder fish the Match Lake. So we're going to try some heavy duty feeder fishing, which will be awesome fun. I've got a set of Northwesterns, which are like old school carp rods / tench rods, which are like ancient now, like 50 years old or whatever. I'm going to rig them up with some small reels and we're going to use them on the carp lake, the bigger lake, like one of the bigger lakes. They'll get a good old bend in them. I tell you, proper. I've had fish on them before, they're awesome fun. So yeah, we're going to have a bit of fun this year with the carp. And we're going to do loads of ray fishing. The rays are already in places. So there's already rays, undulate rays coming out. So we're going to go on the ray hunt as well. We need to beat 14.5 pounds. Imagine we got one now, that'd just be talking it on, wouldn't it? Imagine we actually got a ray on. That'd be sick. That'd make the beginning of this year even more so than the bass. I have to say the bass was great, but a big ray now would be really great, I have to say. I love a bass, but I'd much prefer catching big rays. Go on, Lefty. Come on, Billy's rod. Off you go, Big Raymond. Top shooter, how you doing, buddy? Two-o hook and a single red maggot. What size maggot you talking, like a monster one? That's alright, truck shooter. That's alright, buddy, you can lurk. I lurk all the time, mate. I don't always chat in people's lives. I often sit there watching, mate. Smash the like, watch it. I sometimes say hello and then sit back and watch. I sometimes get involved with the chat. Depends how I'm feeling, you know. I normally say hello though. You know, we've had one dogfish still. Monster carp, we've had one dogfish. No, Billy, I didn't, mate. 1 minute, we're going to have a look. How far back was it, Luke? Have you ever had a freak wave that has smashed you to bits? I had it twice. Not really bad. I've only ever had it where it's washed in my bivvy a little bit. It didn't take nothing out. My friend did. We were down in, where were we? Hove. We was in Hove, like I'm talking like 30 years ago or 25 years ago. And I told my friend not to set up on the bottom ramp. And he decided to set up on the bottom lip. And like, sort of a half an hour after high tide, a couple of monster waves came up and literally took his box from underneath him and took it into the sea. Luckily it was locked up and it come back up. And his rods got knocked over. Yeah, it wasn't good. He nearly got washed in, not quite. But his box went from underneath him, where the stones washed out, and ended up hooning off with the wave. That was quite funny back in the day. I've been on Brighton Marina back in the day when waves came over the top and nearly washed your gear away. I've had that before. Yeah, Nick, I know, mate. You normally pop in the solo, Nick. You normally pop in the solo, Nick. But to be honest, Chesil's the place you got to be careful for freak waves, man. Out of some of the beaches in this country, Chesil's one of the worst to set up on the low level if it's a long tide. Dee Dee, thank you very much. Seriously, that's absolutely massively appreciated. Wow, man, you guys rock, man. Thank you so much. I'm actually going to put my waterproof jacket on because I'm getting a bit chilly and that'll sort it out. Oh, it's actually quite chilly out there. Thank you so much, Dee Dee, you legend. Dee Dee, Billy, J Sparky and Kojak, you absolute legends. That was everyone, wasn't it? Dee Dee, Billy, J Sparky and Kojak, you absolute stonkers. Look at the very kind donations. Legends. Yeah, it's quite a big sea for a small tide, it's surprising. And that's surprisingly much warmer already. Just keeping that wind off here is a massive thing. Just because it's waterproof doesn't mean you can't wear it. It's good in the summer in the evenings. And it gets chillier in the summer. Keep that wind off you. Oh, I've had that enough times. When I've been landing fish, yeah, when I land fish, I've had them I've had waves go well over my wellies before doing that, yeah, definitely. That's happened a lot of times, man. That happened to Patrick, didn't it, last time we fished together? When he was landing my little conger. I think it was the smaller one, wasn't it? I think. that Easton? Oh, Esther. Hello, Esther. How you doing? Hope you and John are well over in Guernsey. Have you been out fishing tonight? Billy. Fair enough, mate. It's 8:30 now. I'm probably going to give it another half an hour or so. So thank you so much everyone for joining us tonight and them very kind donations, you legends. But yeah, we'll give it about another half an hour or so, because I need to get back and charge my work batteries, tools, and have a bit of dinner. Do my weekly invoice. Got loads of stuff to do. So. Brendan, welcome in. How's it going, buddy? Hope you're well. We've had one dogfish. The blank side. It's annoying because the tide's still well up. It's that wind's pushing it up the beach and keeping the tide up. It's higher now than it was. Literally, what's going on? Look at it. It's actually high. It's as high now as it was at high tide. I know it's only a small tide, but that's ridiculous. Hound dog hunter, how's it going, buddy? Joey, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I love my ambassadors, Joey. I love them, buddy. Sorry if I've missed anyone coming in. But I absolutely love my ambassadors. But I've recently got into Pen 525 Mark 1s, and I've got some bespoke like side plates made by PMR with monomag conversions, and they are sick, man. These reels are amazing, I've got to tell you. With hybrid 9 ceramic bearings, and I've gone over all the bearings and cleaned them, except for on these pair. I can't get the things undone on them, the main drive bearing, but they're still good, luckily. I need to get a vice and a big screwdriver and undo them bearings. And I might put, to be honest, my donations today, I could buy a half decent vice with half of that, so I might buy a vice because of them donations, and it'll help me with all my servicing and all the other stuff I do with reels. Don't need to buy a decent vice, I just need a vice to clamp bits in place when I'm trying to untie and stuff. Because for some reason the Pens decided to put Loctite on them particular bolts, them screws, and it's a massive flathead screw in the bottom of a brass thing, and oh my god, it doesn't want to come out. It has on like two of them, or one of them. Did it only come out on one of them? I think 3 of the 4 of the Pens I've got, the older Pens, didn't want to come undone. So, and I want to get them undone so I can re-grease the bearings, clean them properly. All I've done is flushed them out and then re-oil them. I want to grease them. It's a greasing bearing, not an oil bearing, in my opinion. It's a big one at the bottom of the drive shaft that the handle goes round on. No, Nick, it's three of them that are jammed up. I thought Kojak, and it's only one that undone. It's Loctite, so yeah, maybe actually, Nick, that's not a bad shout actually, to burn the Loctite off. That's not a bad shout. Warm it up, I've got a hot air gun. I could just use that as like a paint stripper style hot air gun. I could just use that to heat it up enough to maybe soften it. That's not a bad shout, Nick, actually. Well done. Well done. Probably would have gone down that route with my blowtorch, my lead welding, but I don't think I need to go that extreme. I reckon just a heat gun will do it. Soften it up. Good shout. But will it wouldn't make the stainless swell too much in the brass, would it? Compared to the brass heating up, would it? I thought the brass would heat up a lot quicker, faster anyway, wouldn't it? And then you'd be able to just screw it out, hopefully. I need a vice there. So I will put that half of that donations I've had today will buy me just a sort of like basic, mediocre sort of 4 and 4.5 inch width sort of. I don't need a massive one. Just need to be able to screw it down to a big board and clamp it or clamp onto a table. I'd rather screw something onto a board, to be honest. Whoa, Fishing Billy, what you doing, man? Holy smokes, dude, you need to slow down. You wake up in the morning after drinking and regret all this, mate. Holy smokes, dude, you're absolute legend. What on earth? Okay, well, I'll buy a decent bison. Thank you so much, brother. That's insane. Yeah, I know it burned lots off. I did think that. Yeah, 1 undone and 3 are stuck here. My 525 Mag 3s, we got them off, didn't we? But they're a lot newer. You don't know if the others have ever had them taken off. They might never have been taken off, the other reels. That was a wave on that left-hand rod. I'm really getting used to what's the wave tonight and what's not. Most of it's waves. Very slow, isn't it? One dog. It's better than no fish, but Billy, you're an absolute legend, man. You need to slow down, dude. You wake up in the morning and have a look at your bank and be like, what have I done, man? Absolute legend, mate. Or maybe I'll get an 8-inch rice then, you know, a half decent one, because it would be better if I had a slightly bigger one. So now I can, thanks to Billy, the very kind legend, I could actually get a half sensible vice. There's so many things in life that I've always needed a vice for, to hold on to things. And I've always struggled with like spanners like held between my legs or on a table, or, you know what I mean? We all know the struggle. And you could have a vice to strap to a board or something. So thank you very much, everybody, for your kind donations tonight. No, Billy, it's really helpful, dude. It really will help, because I'll be able to buy some bits, mate, that I need, and that's one of the things I needed to get was a vice, and now I can. I wasn't urgent for it, do you know what I mean? It's one of them things when you're not urgent for it, but you need it, sort of thing. The Abus don't have that style of pinion, you see. Well, it's not the pinion, it's the drive gear, drive train, I suppose, the drive shaft and that. They don't have the same. They have that little pin that it goes around. The pens have got an actual bearing at the bottom under a plate. It's got the drive shaft on it. It spins the whole thing. And it's a bugger to get off. You need a wide screwdriver, really big flathead, one of them massive wide ones, and you need really good vice, so I can get both now. Thank you very much, mate, appreciate it. Cool Cats coming in on another account, smashing another like in the bin. Thank you very much. Another like in the pot, should I say? Come on. It all helps, mate, thank you very much. All helps massively. It's a shame we haven't had any more fish though. There's no point in keep on recasting because we haven't had bites. That's all waves we've been seeing. I'm not going to recast now, I don't think. It's not worth it unless we get a bite. It's all settled down nice as the rods are. They're not getting bites. Probably got dogfish out on both now I've said that. Yeah, you know it, cool. You know it. It does all help. That's a big old wave coming through. That's what's just done that. The big rolling waves. Look at them. Wow. They're awesome. It's been a great session to watch the waves tonight, I'd say. I can't wait to see what the beach looks like next time I go down on a big low tide and have a look. That won't be for another week, literally. What got hold of Cool Cat? Did something delete something? Everyone's legends tonight. Thanks for joining. What's all the numbers, Billy? Oh, you reckon? Is that the seconds till the rod goes off? Oh, right, okay, yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, mate. That's the thing, Billy, isn't it? Any second now, one of them rods could absolutely thump over with an absolute stonking great big Conger or Raymond. Could be in a big bass. I still need a 10-pound bass. You might not be allowed to keep them at the moment, but it doesn't stop you catching one. You know what I mean? I'd rather not always during the close season, but I don't specifically target them. But they become by-catch when you're fishing, don't they? So, almost. So you have to put them back, obviously, this time of year. But you're allowed to fish from stuff. We could catch anything any second. You're right. Yeah. It's been a nice live, mate. It's been a nice evening. And I appreciate everyone, like you guys are legends for smashing out the likes tonight. Like, it went mental. 100 likes in 30 minutes. That's nuts. Nuts, I tell you. There's some very kind donations, like mental. Mental. Come on, fish. Give us one decent eel to finish on. That's what we want. Big slimy 30. Yeah, Nick, unfortunately that is the problem. AD, welcome in. Unfortunately that is the problem, Nick. Without going into too much politics about it, that is the problem, bro. It is such a wasteful affair, but I ain't going to go into it, man, on the live. I don't really agree with some things, but I'm definitely not going into it, buddy. Not right now. But it is disheartening, man, when you hear about stuff like that, yeah. Never mind, mate, that's the way it is, man, unfortunately. One dogfish, yeah. One solitary woofer. I'm going to put John B away. We're not making any more tea. I had too many teas too fast, for starters. Far too many too fast, I'd say. I'm going to put John B right away. Peaked too soon on the teas. Really bloated now from my man. Right hand rod. Knocking the camera around on my screen with a gas bottle, as you do. At least we didn't have any pyrotechnics from the kettle tonight, eh? From the cooker. Love a bit of pyrotechnics here on KayakDangler. Oh mate, I massively appreciate it, buddy. Seriously, dude. I appreciate everyone's donations, big and small, mate. Honestly, just people, but just really, to be honest, mate, just being here is a big enough donation to me, mate. Just the fact that people are here anyway. So that is just like amazing, dude. Like, seriously, I never expect it, mate. Honestly, absolutely awesome, man. You don't understand, that's like blowing me away tonight, that has, Billy. I've got to tell you, mate. I've never seen a red one before. That's like unbelievable. Cheers, man. A what, Shane? A what? 10 years. What's that, Shane? You been drinking, bud? Welcome in, Shane. What's a 10 you? A 10 you? Is that some sort of like fancy bass rod or something? A 10 you? It sounds like a Japanese fancy bass rod or something. Yeah, that's what I thought. Who is that? The brand? Yeah, I luckily, Shane, I'm quite happy with the one rod I've got. I don't really need. I'm glad I've not got an obsession with buying lure rods, man, because I'd have so many. I've got enough as it is, but they've all got purposes. But I'm so glad I'm happy with my one Shimano one. It goes with the old Stella, you know. I'm more than happy with that rod. It does like most of my stuff now. But I know what you mean. It's nice to have different ones for, you get lighter ones and you get heavier ones and all that. I've got a little selection of kayaking ones and different ones. I've got a Pro X from Daiwa. It's quite a heavy rod. Got some lightweight ones, got ugly sticks, got some rods, mate. Got some rods. Yeah, I know, I love buying. It's the same with me and multipliers, Shane. I've got the same addiction with multipliers, buddy. Especially the old doggy ones that you buy and do up, you know what I mean? I mean, I should really get some and do them up and sell them, but I seem to like collecting the bloody things. to be honest, just by sort of doing a service and that, it sort of technically adds value, but people don't see the value, so they don't normally want to pay it. That's the problem. But when you see the state of some of the reels I get, and then they look literally brand new when you finish cleaning them and stuff, so I think you could actually add quite a bit of value to some of them. Some of them are dogs when you get them, and then you've done your magic on them and they look literally spotless, so it's definitely worth it sometimes. I should have a go at that really. Fishing Billy, whoa, you made me jump, dude. Yeah, it does affect you. Yeah, I love my lure fishing, Shane. I love it. You know I do, man. I do plenty of it. That's all I used to do on my kayak at the end of the day. I did like 4 years. Before I did YouTube, I did 4 or 5 years on a kayak. And I never did anything but lure fished. I never went bait fishing on it. Ever. Not until I was going on YouTube. So I literally spent 5 years bass fishing off the kayak. And I had some bass, let me tell you. I had some bass. One season we were into 600 and I gave up counting. I was like bored. I was like, nah, I'll give up. Had enough now. Can't bother to count anymore. One session I had like 65 bass or something. Oh my god, it was mental. They were jumping out of the water at the surface laws one session. Absolutely mad. But we've had a couple like that since I've been live, haven't we? We've done a couple like that. Yeah, very kind donations tonight we've had tonight, honestly. Some absolutely awesome donations. I've got to keep stressing that. Billy Legend, Jay Sparky, Kojak and Dee Dee, wasn't it? Dee Dee as well. You're absolute legends. The donations tonight. I hope I haven't missed anyone. I'm sure that was the list. Billy's just like smashed it tonight. I've never had a red one before. That's like wow. That was a massive shock. Yeah, I got it right. I got it right. And you, Kojak. You always forget yourself off the list, mate. Just a shame we've only had one woofer. But we'll be back. Saturday's looking good. I don't know about tomorrow night. Saturday's looking good. Patrick wants to come Saturday, so Patrick will be coming along. As far as I know, as long as he's up for it. I'm up for tomorrow if it's nice tomorrow, to be honest, after work. Yeah, I know them, Kojak, Jamie, I know. We all know that. He never puts himself. I suppose it's almost, yeah, it's a bit odd, I suppose, and me. You know what I mean? I guess he'll feel, I suppose I probably wouldn't either, to be honest, if I was in Kojak's position. I don't think I would either. So I understand. I know anyway. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. He only had a dogfish last time. He had a dogfish right at the end that you guys didn't see. And a dogfish. Because the live dropped out that day, didn't it? If I remember rightly. I'm just going to mute him and there's one's horse. He's neighing around the corner. It's truth, mate. The poor thing was parched. Honestly. The poor thing was parched. Nay. That's better. It's truth. Well, in YouTube, yeah, I mean, Billy, I never wanted to actually go monetize, mate. So if I'm perfectly honest with you. But what it does is YouTube start pushing the channel a bit harder if you do it. So it's kind of like, you're kind of tied if you want your channel to grow a bit better. Because you get to a certain bit and that seems to like slow right down until you accept monetization. It seems, I'm not even joking. I thought other people were joking, but it does work like that. So I kind of took it for that reason. It was not really, I never expected to turn into Mr. Beast or something, put it that way. Never. And I still never will expect that, you know what I mean? I do it because I love doing it, man. And if people want to come along for the ride, happy days. And if people now want to donate, that's sort of your choices, do you know what I mean? I don't ever expect nothing, dude. Ever. But I really appreciate it, man. Especially crazy donations like you've done tonight, mate. That's mental. Mental. Appreciate it, man. Nigel, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Will's different, you know, me and Will are different. I try and like keep it really chilled. Will's like really like busy, you know. I like Will's lives. Keeps you on your toes, doesn't it? You know, we're different sort of, he's got his like music and stuff. I can't sing to save my life. I wouldn't dream of singing for you. I do the odd little verse, don't I? But I wouldn't dream of singing or trying to play an instrument. I'm used to all that, so why would I do it? No, it's nice because we're quite different in that respect. I try and keep it like, well, I try and keep it chilled. We have our odd moments, don't we? But I like Will's channel. It's busy. I like it. It's a busy channel. He gets a lot of people coming in. It's busy, man. I like all sorts of channels. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't particularly, as long as people go live or they make nice videos, I don't really mind, man. You will has, yeah, he has. Hell's Hanks, yeah, Shane, yeah. You sound like Barry White being strangled when I sing. I shouldn't say that really, but I do. And Billy, he does invest a lot of, you know, he puts a lot of effort in, man. I mean, I think he caught like 1,500 fish or plus last year or something. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's crazy, man. There's a lot of fish. Hats off to a man that goes out and catches 1,500 fish over a year. Or however many it was. It must have been something like that by the end of it. It was something crazy, man. It's a lot of fish. Well, I think we're going to pack down soon, guys. I'm going to get a rod in a minute. It's getting to that time. I'm getting hungry, man. Proper hungry. I said 9 o'clock is tonight, so that's been another half an hour and we're not getting bites, so I think it's time to wind them in. one at a time, pack the rod away, do my normal thing, and then say goodbye. So we've got a little while, 10 minutes or so on it. I'm going to do the right hand rod first, I think. Was that the last one we cast out? That was the last one we cast out. The left hand rod's got more indication on it, if anything. So we'll bring the left hand rod in first, actually. Unfortunately, Billy, the left's coming in first, mate, because that's the last one, the first one that went out of the two of them. I can move the other rod over, though. But it'll still be the left hand rod. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock in England, yeah. Are you in England, Billy, aren't you? Up north somewhere? Sure you are. Or Paul should I call you? I mean, what would you rather be called, Paul or Billy? What do you prefer, mate? I'll call you whatever you want. I guess Billy, that's why you called yourself it on YouTube, isn't it? Oh, you're Whitby way, are you? Fair enough. I bet the fishing's good there, man. My mum used to visit Whitby. She used to love, my mum used to, bless her, she used to love Whitby, man. Honestly, she used to, I think she stayed in a hotel once on the, she treated herself, I'm sure she did, and stayed in a hotel at the top, underneath the arch thing, the big one, the big old hotel. I'm sure she did once. We're going to definitely have this rod in now. It's time to pack up, guys. Got to get home, wash all the kit, cook dinner, charge some batteries for work, do the work invoice for the week. I've got a bit to do. I can take my laptop to work and do it at break time tomorrow if I wanted. Don't have to do it tonight, but I will do it tonight or in the morning. Let's see. Could write it out tonight and email it off tomorrow. I always write it in the book and then transfer it onto a computer copy of a PDF and send it over on an email. I was writing a book to keep a track of my jobs. Well, it's twisted up, but that could just be from reeling in. It looks like it probably had an attack of something. It's all twisted up. Looks like it probably got hit, to be fair. It's been another great session though, unbelievable support from all of you. Absolutely smashing these likes now, you lot are. Absolutely killing it for me, it's awesome. Shame we didn't see a conger, guys. Coming up to 2 hours after, an hour and a half after high tide. And that's heavy, it's probably got dogfish on it. It'd be funny if there's a ray on here, wouldn't it? It's heavy. It's just a woofer, I think. Bit of seaweed. It's actually quite heavy. It would be funny, wouldn't it? Go and catch an 100 at a raise before we pack up. It's quite heavy. That would be sick, man, I have to say. Probably just seaweed. I think so, though. God, blimey. Surfing the waves at the moment, that sucks, I hate that. Wave breeze. Oh, go on, be a Raymond. This feels like a ray, seriously. I'm not even joking. Might be a load of wind. I think it's a ray, you know? Seriously. Probably just a dogfish. Oh, it's a badly tied up dogfish. That's why it was coming in badly. It's all tangled coming sideways. Just come undone as it come up the shore. You know when they're sort of folded over and you hook the tail, like wrapped it round. It was a badly hooked dogfish that came undone in the shore dump there. I saw it all like, you know when it's like tied up like that. That would explain why it felt really heavy. So there we go. The first and the last fish of the session. Woofers. Soft. Almost felt hussy. It's a soft dogfish. Yeah, it's a dogfish. Soft. And long and skinny. Be gone with you. At least we finished with the fish, guys. Didn't know I feel hussy that. I was really soft. Always under your drags, guys. And then when you get home and you're showering off with your light shower mist, make sure you do them up as tight, well not as tight as you can get them, but tight. And then undo them again and finish. So you don't get water in your drag washes. Case doesn't it? Yeah, man, thanks for all the support tonight, guys. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Billy, Kojak, Jay, Dee Dee, legends. And all the support that I get. Mad. Mad. light. The old glare in the face light. Straight for me. Thanks everyone. Like, literally legends. Yeah, we had 2 dogfish. We didn't blank. Billy, you done well, you caught a dogfish. But yeah, thanks guys. You guys rock, seriously. I don't expect these donations, so thank you very much. Billy, you've like been ridiculous, mate. It's mad. 5 donations, man. It's mental, mate. But we'll be out again soon, guys. Don't panic. There's going to be plenty more of this coming, so we're going to be doing all sorts of fishing. So it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to be able to get back out on a kayak, to be honest with you. I've been charging my radio recently to make sure the radio stays all good and stuff, so that's all good. I'll charge that up, made sure, and it needed it as well actually. So that's all charged. Charged it a couple of times over the last couple of weeks and it's all good now. So, but yeah, it's been absolutely awesome. Yeah, Kojak as well, obviously. We always know Kojak never says his own name on the list. He never does. I've got one more bait to get off and I'm going to pack up. I'll say goodbye and pack up. But yeah, thank you very much people. Absolute legends. 250 likes as well to finish it. Come on. Happy days. It's absolutely awesome. I'm hoping local marks or someone else is live fishing tonight, so I can get home and watch someone else fishing. Because once I'm done fishing, I like to go home and watch fishing. Because that's basically all my life revolves around is fishing. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Thank you to the very kind donators. I can't believe it, honestly. I've never seen a red one before. Billy, you've made my night. Cheers, man. Everyone's made my night, but that's just blown me away. Until next time, guys, this has been Kayak Dangler. I'll catch you on the beach, man. Thank you very much. Have a great night, everyone. See you later.